Hello again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, and today we're going to talk about water fountains versus garden art. If you only have spot for one or the other in your backyard, which should you pick? So we'll look at some of the advantages of water fountains versus artwork. Biggest advantage obviously for water fountains is they make noise. And this is some wonderful examples here at Backyard Escapes. Let's listen for a second to some of these fountains. And that's one of the great things about water fountains, obviously, that different kinds of fountains can produce different levels of noise. The more water falls over a larger distance, the louder it will get. So if you need to drown out the noise of a freeway or a neighbor or something else, a water fountain that has a nice big fall to it will really help. And there's lots of different kinds of waterfalls, water features that you can see here at Backyard Escapes. These are all the different water fountains they have there. And one of the nice things about that store is that they will hook up and fill these up with some water so you can actually hear what they sound like. Now, the disadvantage to water fountains, of course, is that you have to keep filling them. Now, you can install what's called an auto-fill valve so that the water fountain will automatically refill when the water level reaches a certain level. So it is one way that you can kind of solve that water issue. Well, now let's look at some garden art. A lot of flexibility in the different types of art. There's obviously wall art versus statues. Sometimes it's the more traditional artwork. Sometimes it can be something really, really avant-garde. And so here at Backyard Escapes, these are some of the different examples of artwork that they have for your garden. Some fun little frogs and Buddhas. I love all these wall arts. Whenever I have a client who has a big wall that they're thinking about covering up with a shrub, I like to show them some of these pictures and say, wouldn't it be kind of cool if we put some of these on your wall? So that it's always something interesting, and then especially if you put a little light on them at night, it looks really, really cool. So if you have a bare wall, think about getting some nice, wall art. And again, these little statues are just so wonderfully whimsical. You can also go with something a little bit more less traditional, like these really cool little tiki masks and other kind of fun things. I love the pirate masks and the little boats they have there. They have a really interesting range, especially here in the big art tent they have on the backside of Backyard Escapes. And so wall art or garden art versus water fountains, it really depends if you want the sound or if you want the visual. There's lots of really cool things, obviously, like these statues. And, of course, you could definitely do both. Fountains are going to need the water, and they're also going to need the electricity. So they're a little bit higher maintenance than just getting some cool artwork. So, again, the best one for you really depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Anyway, remember to subscribe to my garden channel, 2-Minute Gardener, to get more garden videos every week when I'm posting them. Thanks for watching. Bye.